But as I was passing the top gate, I noticed that it was open. I'm not sure why. So I'm going ahead and opening the bottom gate, and I'm gonna drive around and see what I can find. If you see me looking around, it's because I'm trying to see if there's anybody out here. I thought maybe Miss Tanya, the bee lady, was here, but she usually comes in the bottom gate. So I'm gonna go. I see a bunch of little piggies running back there. I'm gonna go around and check and see if there's any sign of some disturbance going on. Good morning, guys. I am Zoe here, Chestnut Hills Farmstead, and I'm glad to have you guys with us. Hey, Pixie. Good morning. We're just going to jump right in. First things we're going to do this morning is we're going to get everybody fed. And then I'll explain to you a little bit about what we're going to be doing today. Good morning, Pixie. Come here. We're going to get the donkeys fed this morning. Come on, Pixie. We got some rain coming. Yes, we do. Come on. Let's get your water filled up. Get your water filled up. Let's get you some food. Hungry? I got Pixie some food. Here. Want some? Not really. Come here. So as y'all know, we've had the donkeys over here for a few weeks now, and they are loving it. They're over here on the back side of this barn that we are leasing from our neighbor, and they have got just so much room. All that you see is for the donkeys, and they're just loving it. Mary, are you loving it? Pixie? Come on, Pixie. And before long, we're going to be opening up these stall doors. We're going to get in there and get it cleaned up and get it opened up for them so that they're going to be able to use it and utilize that space. But that's not today. We've got something else we got to work on today. So, a lot of you know that we have two gates to our farm. We have a top gate and a bottom gate. And our bottom gate is the big, pretty main gate, which is this one. But as I was passing the top gate, I noticed that it was open. I'm not sure why. So I'm going ahead and opening the bottom gate, and I'm going to drive around and see what I can find. If you see me looking around, it's because I'm trying to see if there's anybody out here. I thought maybe Miss Tanya, the bee lady, was here, but she usually comes in the bottom gate. So I'm going to go. I see a bunch of little piggies running back there. I'm going to go around and check and see if there's any sign of some disturbance going on. Y'all, I feel so silly. Our neighbor has a key to the farm because sometimes he likes to come over here and he'll help out with bush hogging, and it's just good to have a neighbor with a key to the farm. Gate's open. I, for the life of me, could not figure out why. Now I remember why. Let me show you. Tomorrow starts dove season, and he always uses our pasture for hunting doves. He's been over here getting the ground ready for dove hunting. Everywhere you see, he's disked up, I think that's what it's called, and put some seed out and whatever they do for doves. And we all, every year, this is the 3rd or 4th year we've let them do it, and they bring their little boys and they teach them to dove hunt. I forgot all about it. One mystery solved pretty quickly. He's just right down the road. So he's probably had to run home and do something. He'll be back because he never leaves the gate open for long unless he's just running over to his property. Dove hunting starts tomorrow. Okay. Now, let's get busy feeding, and then we're going to get busy on today's project. Good morning, friends. Hey. What you doing, Holly? Hey, y'all. Is this what y'all were wanting? There they go. There she goes. We're going looking for the piggies, and there they are. There they are. Hello, piggies. Hello, little babies. I see y'all back there. Look at this little nest they've made back here. They're probably twice as big as they were. That's how much. I'll be right back and talk to y'all in just a minute. We got some plans. I got plans with y'all in just a minute. I'll be right back. You sure are getting fat. Lucy, your face is getting real fat. So I actually have plans and intentions of something for today. We keep getting some sprinkles, but that's okay. We're gonna work through it. So as you see behind me here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 piggies. Plus there's the 2 right there. That's a separate pen, only because we have not been able to get her moved out of there because she was scared to go across the line. It's a good thing, but it can make moving harder. But these guys have a really small pen. Let me show you. So their pen is just, I'm going to say, right here. And as you can see, they've worn it down pretty heavily. So I think today, what I can do without actually having to have any help is I'm going to take this pin down to just single strand, and I'm going to run it through some of these around the perimeter of this a little bit. Now it's going to give them plenty of room to kind of meander down in here and spread out. My thought process. Because I have built a catch pen at that far end over there where we can load and unload them a lot easier, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave most of this existing hard panel, and I'm only going to take down 2. And then I can continue the fencing on out and around as far as I want to do it. And that way, when it comes time for some catching, we can slide these panels in between these trees here across and kind of make them a small catch area rather than having to go in circles around this pen trying to catch those pigs. So what y'all think about that? Are y'all ready for a bigger pen? You ready for a bigger pen? Okay, well, let's get started. Walking through these pine trees scares me to death. Most of you know snakes are one of my biggest fears ever. I can handle just about anything. But a snake, that's scary. I'm in the middle of all these pine trees. Pines have snakes. I think they are born and bred out of pine trees, and they came straight out of the pits of hell. Pretty certain of it. I mean, they just come straight out of hell just to torment me. Here I am, trying to get my job done, trying to make a place for these pigs, and this black stick started moving. It just started moving. Now I'm just standing here, I'm frozen. And I don't know what to do. Of course, I had the camera on time lapse, so you can't see it. And it's way back there. Okay, I think it's moved on. I'm going to continue on. Look at me, I'm sweating now because I'm nervous. I'm real nervous. I hate spider webs. God almighty. Oh, Millie, and the tree's trying to get me. Millie, why? Why, Millie? Why? Millie, you're not being a very good guard dog. Millie says she ain't here to guard nobody. She's just here for some treats. Lord mercy. I'm going to have heart palpitations all day. All this mess I'm going through. Just ranting to myself because there ain't nobody here to listen to me. If you don't know why I'm out here twirling this thing, works really well for catching spider webs, knocking them down in front of you, which I should have done to begin with before I got my face wrapped in one. Either way, we have all the posts in. So now I'm going to go get a new, Zoe just ran into a tree limb. I'm going to go get another spool of single strand hot wire, and I'm going to run it, and then when I open up their pen, I will take down the other one, roll it back up and put it back in storage. Okay, so I've got that one moved back, and I'll probably move these two also back here so that they're readily accessible. But what I'm going to do is going to look a little crazy. I've got this one strand off. They're not bothered by it because they don't really touch it anyway. They're not going to try to get out. I'm going to take this strand and I'm going to start working my way around and come out on that side and head that way. And then I'll come back in and take this old one down, and we'll take these panels down. But first, let's finish running the new one and get it all hooked up, and then we'll come back and do cleanup and let them through. Okay, so I had to charge my phone. While my phone was charging, I finished getting this one strand run. I've moved the charger over here, and now I'm going to put in grounding rod and post and get all the electrical solar stuff put together and set up and ready to go. Red on the strand and black on the ground. Let's see if we're blinking or if we're red. Let's see what we're at. Ground in is on. Woo, we're running over 7. Okay, fence is wired. Fresh water. Lots of space. Piggies, are y'all ready? Well, in real time, you saw that they came out. I had one come out. So, went around and I lowered it all to the bottom. Everything should be fine now. Nobody's going to get through the bottom without getting shocked. So, I'm going to finish moving those panels. And I think we'll be done. Pretty certain this was a good move for them. They've been trained to one strand, but it's been inside the panels. So now they are going to be trained to one strand without the panels, which is what we want, because we want to be able to put them in the woods with this without having panels all around them, just like our big pigs are. And they respect the fence. They touch it, they know it's hot, they know to get back. Well, guys, it's just me, so you don't get a Farmer Rhett ending. It's me again, Margaret. So, what we did earlier was not fun. So I figured I would share with you guys what we're going to do this evening. Farmer Rhett here is doing a photo shoot. So they are in preschool, and they have shirts made that shows their class. And Emmy is a ballerina, gymnastics, and
I'm a cowboy.
But you're a football player.
Yeah.
So we thought it'd be fun to do some pictures of them while they're little bitty and see how they progress as they grow. So I'm gonna share a little bit of that with you guys before I let you go.
Now, everybody, turn around that way. Okay? Now, hold your hands. Okay.
You want me to move her hair?
No, it's actually covered. Turn, pivot. Now, there you go. Do that.
I'm fixing to.
Amy.
Yeah.
It's okay. Well,
The things that we do for these kids in the rain.
okay, look at me. There you go.
Oh, how cute.
You gotta smile, right? Alright, look at me. Okay. Now I want you to get close to Cole. Now I want you to tell her a secret.
Okay.
Amy, look at me.
Oh, that's so cute.
Okay, now look at each other's noses. Is it heavy? Nope.
That's enough.
That's it. Rhett, how about that fun little photo shoot you did with Emmy? Did you enjoy it? In the rain? We'll take some more when it's not raining, okay? Was that fun? Yeah. Can you tell everybody your words?
Chestnut is Farmstead. I hope you liked the video. And click that subscribe bell. And hit the subscribe button.